Hello! Tom Lavecchia here with the latest edition of the New Theory Podcast. Now today we have, which I will predict, will be the hottest YouTuber in the game. Give this guy 6 months, give this guy 9 months, give me here, the hottest YouTuber in the game, DK Money. Welcome to the New Theory Podcast.
Yeah,
How you doing today?
Man. Appreciate it.
So, he's had great success so far, over 150K on Instagram, growing on YouTube like wildfire. So give us, bro, how did you start out?
Well, I started out just like, I don't know, man. Like, I just always liked filming stuff, like just making people laugh. So, like, I just picked up a camera when I met like Shamedy and like Mikey and all them, like back in the day.
Yeah.
And then I just started like filming stuff, and like people started liking it. So I was like, hey, this is kind of fun. So I just started doing it even more and more and more, and now I'm just growing steadily. So I'm just gonna keep doing it.
So usually, but there's like a reason behind it. So what was the why? Was it, are you more of a comedian? Are you more a filmographer? Give us your
I would say comedian. I like to make people laugh. That's why.
I love it. And, okay, so here's the thing. It's no small feat what you've done. Let me take a quick inventory. Again, over 150K on Instagram. Strong YouTube presence. Really growing wildly. Give us how you started. Give us like the first step, and then how did you progress along?
My first step was probably I did a little prank video on one of my friends.
Yeah.
And I was just like, all right, I'm just going to upload it and see what it does. So I uploaded it, and it ended up getting like over 100,000 views. So I was like, dang, that's pretty good. So
wow.
People liked it. So I just kept doing pranks and pranks and pranks and pranks. And then I actually still do pranks like till this day.
So where did you grow up?
Phoenix.
Okay, so you grew up in the Phoenix area. You're a young guy, starting to find your way.
Yeah.
Your parents are probably around my age. How did you break to your parents? Hey, listen, I want to be a YouTuber, and this is something I want to do.
Yeah, man. My mom wasn't like a big fan about it at first because I guess she wanted me to do like school stuff and all that.
Yeah.
But I was like, I know I can like. I'm not even anywhere near where I want to be yet, but like I know I can get bigger. But she was just like, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. But I was just like, nah, I'm gonna do it anyway. So. But now she's like a fan of it. Like she supports it.
Now you've been pretty good about collaborations. I know you were with Strongly, 700,000. I saw you with Lance. That was like millions. So you're pretty good about collaborations. What's your advice to somebody who's looking to collabs? How did you do it? How did you get it done to help your success?
Just collabs, man. You just gotta reach out to people. Like that's the thing. You can't just sit down and just expect people to come to you when they're bigger than you. So. I'm just really good at reaching out to certain people, and when I reach out to them, I'm just a guy that people like mostly, so I don't like cause problems with anybody. So once they invited me over and they got to know me and stuff, they just overall liked me, and then we just started filming together.
Well, so one of the things I noticed, so I do digital marketing, so what I notice is people generally have a lane, right? So for example, somebody will be really strong on IG or on YouTube. You are strong on IG and YouTube. How are you successful about covering 2 channels?
It's actually difficult. I haven't posted on Instagram in like 3 months almost since my birthday.
Okay, but how did you grow it?
Man, just posting videos, doing like story for stories with people, just shouting each other out, just helping each other grow, and then I just eventually just kept building.
And then what makes you special and different?
I just think my personality.
What has been your biggest accomplishment to date?
Probably, it's not out yet, but probably a feature film like I just finished.
And what has been your biggest F-up to date?
Oh, that's a tough one, actually. Probably like leaving Jersey last summer to go back to California. And just like literally just, I don't know, just my stuff started to go down because I wasn't like where my fans wanted me to see. So like they like to see me in Jersey. So I left Jersey. And then, so that's probably the biggest mistake I made, just leaving Jersey.
Now you were, being a Phoenix guy. And what brought you out to Jersey? Was it another YouTuber? Did you have family, friends? What brought you out to Jersey?
Both. I went to Jersey for family and friends.
All right. So that's the other thing too. How do you create content, stick it against the wall, see what works, or do you do a lot of testing? Or give us your methodology because there's a lot more behind it than just rolling out bangers, you know?
Yeah. I just see what's basically right now for me. It's like just to keep growing and stuff. I just see what's trending, and then I try to twist it in my own way and make it good in my own way.
And one of the things I noticed though is because I kind of so I look at a lot of the upcoming YouTubers, right? Mm-hmm. And you got the potions and you have the pranks and that kind of stuff. Give us that's all good and that's established, right? That will help build your platform. But give us the next generation of DK Money's content. What is Zach gonna look like? The real deal stuff. Talk to us.
I'm trying to, dude. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get a house in California, and I'm trying to do crazy Jake Paul style stuff, but even crazier than what he did. So I'm trying to do a bunch of cool stuff, like pool videos, stuff just summer stuff, and just take it to the next level.
Now, one of the things is, as a digital marketer, we look at different trends. Whether we like it, YouTube kind of effed you guys. They had an algorithm change. Yeah. They made it harder to get views. They changed the monetization. So did you catch part of the good wave and went away, or you didn't know any of it, so it's okay, kind of because you didn't get to catch a good run?
Yeah, it really didn't matter to me because I started out after all that happened, so it wasn't anything new to me. So it's just everything's just the same right now.
All right, so here's the thing. I always wondered this. Okay, I want to do a YouTube channel. I want to get going, get some views. What do you got to do to actually live off it, to make a few G's a month? What type of views or what type of monetization, to actually make enough to get your parents off your back, to maybe live versus the part-time job?
I would say 1.5 mil views a month at least to make an actual living off of it.
Wow.
At least, yeah.
And how are you doing now?
I got 1.3 last month.
So you're starting to cook. Now that's the other thing. Because everybody likes it's fun, it's great. But give us the real behind the scenes work that goes behind even a 15-minute video. Walk us through that.
Yeah, dude, a 15-minute video, you have to edit it. You got to you just got to film all of it. Just the editing's the craziest part. It takes 9 hours.
Now, do you edit yourself or do you have an editing team?
I edit myself.
Now, how did you start out? Did you have to do bartering? Did you have to pay people? Did you have to learn everything yourself? Because I'd be scared,
I just YouTubed it and learned it myself.
Really? And you literally self-started and everything else?
Yeah.
Now, are you at a point where you're getting sponsorships, brands, and that kind of stuff? Or you're still kind of exploring that?
Yeah, I'm not really focused on the brand stuff right now. I'm just focused on growing my channel more. So once I get to a certain point, then I'll start focusing on that. But right now, it's just strictly YouTube.
I love it. So what does DK Money look like in 2 years?
At least $1 million. At least.
I love it. So I'm with my 9-year-old daughter, Felicia, and she is a huge fan of you and Stromedy.
No,
so,
just Stromedy. I don't like DK Money.
Oh, Jesus. All right. She's 9 years old, man. I'm sorry. But she's a big fan of yours. She doesn't want to admit it. But the cool thing I like about what you're doing is you're posting fun stuff for young kids. What's your target demographic? She happens to be 9. She resonates with you guys' content. Oh, yeah.
The potion videos are not believable. I know they're fake.
Get out, really?
No one can believe that.
So do you guys go for, hey, because again, I'm a digital marketer. I'm science. Are you guys hey, we're going to rock the 9 to 15? Does it happen organically? Give us your target demographic and how that evolves.
Right now, I just do pranks, man. So I don't really target a certain demographic right now, but eventually maybe. But right now, I'm just doing what people like.
Now, we have a lot of smart people that listen to the show. So when you look at your analytics for the YouTube that comes in, is it discovery? Is it people that subscribe? Is it, suggested? Give us kind of the mix of the traffic you're getting now.
Yeah, it's a lot, actually. It's a lot of suggested and subscribes, basically.
That's sweet, suggested. Now, do you think you have the methodology and formula down to beat that up, or still a crapshoot at this point?
Wait, hold on a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What would you say?
No, I'm saying, do you think at this point that to get on suggested is, it's weird? One day you're oh my God, you're killing it, and then the next day it's crap, what's going on? Do you think you have the, right? Do you think you have the methodology that you understand when you launch a video that you know how to get on suggested, or is it still somewhat of a crapshoot?
Dude, it's honestly, YouTube is just luck, pretty much. Unless, unless you know something, unless you tag like other people's tags in your tags, like I don't do that, so I don't really get like the views off that. But I just post like just what people like I said. So just if it does good, it does good. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Now, are you pretty good with when you release a video? You're like, oh man, 24 hours and I'm gonna have 20,000, 30,000. You kind of know what's going to be good and not, or you get surprised by the acceptance sometimes.
I did a lava video, and like I thought I was gonna do like not so good, and I ended up getting like 80K in a week. So
wow,
yeah, it just depends. Yeah.
Well, here's what I love what you're doing is you're at 1.2 million. You're gonna be to 10 million soon, and I just love your grind. So, what was the best day of your life so far?
Best day of my life so far. Dang, that's a hard one.
That's why we ask them.
So far, just a podcast.
I gotta put folders.
Okay.
Upstairs.
Okay. Best day of my life, dude. That's hard. I don't know yet. I don't know if I can answer that.
All right, you can always answer. Worst day of your life so far.
Worst. Probably when I moved away from my mom.
Gotcha. That's always tough. So to conclude, what do you say to somebody who is interested of really doing a YouTube channel, right? Mm-hmm. And what's your realistic advice to them on what they should do?
The number one thing is you can't care what people think about you. Like you're putting your actual face like on the camera for potentially 10 million people to see, so you just can't care about that. You just got to pick up the camera and do it and upload and upload and upload and upload and upload and upload and don't care.
I like that. Now, are you getting recognized yet, or are you still able to walk around freely?
I can walk around freely, but like in Jersey, I get recognized, Canada recognized, but around like Cali sometimes, but usually I'm good.
That's sweet. Now, what's the long play? Do you want to roll this into traditional acting, or do you just want to stay in your lane and be more of a YouTube play?
Like my mind is more like business orientated, so eventually maybe like real estate and stuff like down the road. I want to do that.
I love it. DK, listen. Please, you have any questions?
Yes.
Okay, go, because he's got to go soon. Let's go.
Also, I kind of like mocking Stromedy, so do more of that.
Those do well. When you mock Stromedy, those do well.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing them. Trust me.
All right, sweet. So listen, you got fans here. How can we find you, DK?
What happened?
How can we find you? How can our listeners find you?
Instagram, just DK Money with 2 Y's. Someone took the original one with 1 Y. So, and then just YouTube, same thing.
Awesome, brother. Listen, we're going to be in touch. We'll share this. If you can share this. Wait, here's the thing. There's an S Squad. I know Jay Hills. We have the Hiller Gang. What's the DK Squad? What's the name?
Dude, I don't know yet. I got to come up with it.
I say we come up with a contest to name DK Squad. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah. I'll think of it, and then I'll get back in touch with you and figure it out.
Please, you have an idea?
Subscribe to Stromedy.
All right, see. All right, bro. Listen, that's DK Money. Thank you for being on the Theory podcast, brother. And we know you're going to reach 10 million subs eventually. And in the short term, you'll reach 1 million because this guy has the talent and the hustle to do it. Thank you for being on the show, my friend. Be good, bro.
No problem, man.
Ciao.